Hi everyone, welcome back to Tolakram Plays Railroad Tycoon Platinum Edition. Campaign number 2 is over. When I won the bronze medal, I failed to have 4 million on the books, so the silver is unattainable. So that came to a rather an abrupt end. So let's get right to the next campaign number 3, where we are going to need to build a railroad out to the west. New campaign, classic campaign, normal difficulty.
Well,
Bridging a nation. And we're going to pick the first option and get right into this. Okay, so it's not that I recorded this 3 times after 3 failures. No, this is the first try. First try. In the interest of opening up the West and building unity amongst the states, the U.S. government is subsidizing westward expansion by the railroads. The large land grants and subsidies have begun to flow. To win, fulfill the connection choice made on the campaign screen, that's Sacramento to St. Louis, by the end of 1882, and haul 6 loads between those 2 selected cities. For a silver win, complete this task by 1882 and have company equity of 10 million or more. For gold, do it all by 1878. I don't think so. Maybe, sure. And have personal net wealth of at least 8 million at the end of it all. My goal is silver. It's good to have goals, but let's not get carried away. Pause it quick. Okay. So what I want to do here is I want to create a company, and then I want to run a train line real quick from Chicago to St. Louis. And the St. Louis station will be here, and the Chicago station will be here, which will pick up most of the passenger traffic around here. And that'll be a good money maker while I start my westward expansion. The second place I'm going to build is to Kansas City. It's a little further away, but if you stick a big station in the middle here, you can pick up a lot of these houses and get a lot of traffic. Wichita is tempting to pick up. You can't get it with one station. And I'm going to have to do freight this time to make some money. And I'm terrible at freight. Okay, I'm terrible at a lot of things, but freight, I don't know, it just doesn't click. So we'll give it a try. So let's start a new company. And gee, it already remembered the name Buffalo Spike. I am going to put in 1.5 million, and I want outside investors to put in 1.2 million. And I pick Buffalo Spike because I'm creative like that. And so we start the new company with cash of 1.3 million. And now we start on our stations. I'll do this first. My station choice for these is this. And yeah, I want to grab most of the houses. And I think that pretty much gets it. Now if I'm down here, I actually get that little guy in Gary, which probably gives me the most. I don't know how it's going to expand. I don't know how the neighborhoods are going to expand. But I think I'm going to do it that way just because that I believe, because even the steel mill's in there? I don't know. If I go like that, I drop some passenger traffic, but potentially pick up the steel mill. Yeah, who's kidding who? This is good. And for every station, I'm going to do a roundhouse and a water tower and a sanding tower. Okay. Now I'm going to come down to St. Louis and build another station. Same thing, going to be a large station. And I think it's like this. Yeah, we basically, this picks up just about everything. It's interesting because it's the small station. This size station actually does it. And I can upgrade later, can I? It would probably scoot it over. But basically, yeah. But as it stands, this station doesn't. Right here, picks up the houses. Do I need? Yeah, let's save money. And we will add a roundhouse and a water tower and a sanding tower and purchase. Now we gotta run some track. And you know, I was doing cement bridges or stone bridges, and they are very expensive. So that's 202K. Doing a wooden bridge, which is slower, is 62K. Yep, let's be conservative and stick to wooden for now. It is a steep hill. Ouch. It gives me a 2 to get out of there. It's kind of steep. Kind of steep. Alright, where am I going? How about the... So what does that give us? That's 122K, and except for one hill, 0.4, that's pretty flat. There's a 1 in there, but that's all green. I like it. So I got Chicago, and we'll make a train. Not a bulldozer, a train. The American purchase, and I'm gonna change it up from the last few. I'm gonna add a mail car at each station, and I guess we'll start out at Chicago and end up in St. Louis. And let's go speed 2 for now. Chicago, we got passengers and mail. And St. Louis, passengers and mail, but not a whole lot. So here's my stock. And I don't know that there's any other companies at the moment, is there? Yep, I guess not. Go to the stock market, right? So nobody else has started yet. So let's pick up the speed a little bit, because we're anxious. And look at our trains. And this will get us some gold, or cash as it is, although I always like to call it gold for some reason. And where do I want to build next? So I have 406K. It is April 1862. And we could put a station in Peoria. I'm not sure this is a good idea though. Oops. Yeah, it'd have to be a large station to pick up all the houses. But I could run a quick route between Peoria and Chicago if only I built the track at a different location. Oh well, here comes St. Louis. How much money we got? 397, 2. Come on. Any second now. Come on. Sure, St. Louis Cannibal. 588, nice. That's a nice chunk of change. But it's going to be Chicago, I believe, is going to be our big passenger. We've already got 3. and we picked up 2 but no mail. Okay, so if I'm focused on making money, should I put in a post office? Post office, the most expensive. Oops. No tooltip for post office? I thought sure there were tooltips. Increases. Oh, there we go. Reduces penalty for delays in station pickup by 50% for mail. But we don't have any mail yet, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do any of that yet. Okay. I need to build a line. What does St. Louis demand? Supply. They demand lumber and milk. What does Chicago want? They demand lumber. Alright, so something's trying to tell me that if I can find a lumber mill nearby, that might be a good investment. Alright, stock market. I want to buy some of their stock. I only have 50 grand in cash. Ooh. Buy shares of this company on margin. Nope. Let's just buy. Excellent. Alright. Chicago demand cotton at 5. I didn't even see that. Coal at 7. Yeah. See, this is where I stumble with the freight. I could be looking at the freight all day. Oh, there's a coal mine here. Isn't that interesting? Do they demand coal? No, Chicago demands coal. I don't want to run a freight train. That's a nice chunk of change. So you're taking the central route. It's a tough haul. Look for the best cities to link up with as you make your way. Don't get too caught up with going north or south. Find your path and stick to it. Investors are pleased. The Buffalo Spike is 356. My revenue's good, and apparently I bought into the right railroad. I hope. And I got the most wealth, except I'm minus 3 grand. Hopefully the debtors won't come calling. Alright, so what's this? Tool and die factory, bakery. Ooh, is this wood? Iron ore mine. Train robbers captured. Decrease in train robberies expected. Hats go on as swallows return to Capistrano. Alright. I'm just gonna run to Kansas City, I think. I got 721. Economy forecast growing prosperity. Investors cheer as economy surges ahead. Renewed fighting in the Middle East. Okay. Some things never change. So, let's cross this river. And I want to get to Kansas City, and I think I learned my lesson here. I'm going to build a station first. It's difficult. It's difficult getting in and out of Kansas City. This potentially works. Yeah. That tells me that that line works up through there. So let's flip it. And this gets the houses from... yeah, that's gonna work there. And this, I believe, gets most of the houses. So we'll do it. And I'm not gonna buy those yet. I'm going to try to remember. That's kind of the wrong style for the West. Oh well. I'm gonna try to remember that I need to add the roundhouse and such once I build the track. So Kansas City, we're gonna cross the river here. And what's a better grade? It's a pretty good grade. No yellows yet. There's one 1.5, but that's still okay. So can we just hug the river here? Yep. 214. Ooh, we got 1, 2 in there. There we go. Getting close. What if we do this? No. Maybe. It's green. Alright, we got a connection. So now I need another train. So let's make a new train. American, purchase. Don't have enough money. Silly me. Your manager suggested establishing a railroad contracting company to help earn a bit more money from your own construction. You'll be able to charge whatever you want and pass along the bill to the government, who is footing most of the bill. Of course, you could get caught, but the company would reduce your track construction costs by 30%. If you get caught, it will probably just be silly fine. Everyone needs the railroad. Do it. I'm not saying cheat to win. I'm just saying cheat to win. So now, I need a train. Here we go. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, almost there. Let's go. Give me the money. Come on, give me the money. Come on. There we go. Okay. Make a train. Not a bulldozer. A train. Purchase. And we are going to go from St. Louis to Topeka. And I guess we'll keep the same consist. All stations, 2 passengers and a mail, why not? And let's go. And what I'll do is I will double track this section because I'm really not sure how that works. Actually, I made that mistake before. I'll go back to single track before I turn it off. And then I will remember to put the roundhouse. How much money do I have? Available 104 grand. Standing tower, water tower, roundhouse. Check building cost 175. Nope. Okay, just these 2 for now. So how are we doing? Alright, while that's going on, we have a bakery. We have tools. I don't like I like the raw goods. I'm already up near Chicago. What's this? A cannery. No. A dairy farm supplies milk, and Chicago wants milk. So let's 2 per year. And what's this provide? Grain 2 per year. They don't want grain, but they do want milk. How's St. Louis on the old milk? They're at 4 as well. I just don't think I can make enough money with that. I really don't. I think for the cost of the train, only two per year. The passengers is what I want. Board of directors feel like the company is not financially strong enough to support the current dividend and has ordered the dividend rate reduced. Uh-oh. They're neutral. They cut my salary, but they're neutral. Oh, manager position. I should check that. I'm the poorest railroad. To be expected, I believe. But I have a lot of money. And again, our stock price is heading in the wrong direction. Yeah, I only have 8K. 62. What did I buy at? San Francisco Northern. I don't. No, I didn't buy at 62. I bought at 50. So I can go ahead and sell and make a little bit of a profit, and that would lower their stock price. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. Oh, why not? I like it. And then I could buy my stock to raise it up at 74. What's that horrible noise? I'm not sure what that noise was. Boom times ahead. Yeah, of course there's boom times. I sold. Not really sure what that noise was. Okay, how the train's doing. Topeka's making a good bit of money. This one not so much, but yeah, we're making some money. Here is a dairy farm as well. Oh my. Just a short run of dairy. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try because I might be a little chicken. I might be a little chicken, so we'll save. Now I'll give it a try. I feel so much better about it now. So remember how I was saying I was a little chicken? Well, just a couple of mistakes were made, so let's try the same thing again. I'm going to go ahead and build it to the build a track here. But what's important to notice is that if supplied with grain, production rate is increased by 50%. And we just so happen to have grain right down here. So that now looks like a much more profitable line. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and we'll run the track. But I'm going to actually run the track all the way down to the grain silo. And then we're going to put in 2 small depots. I guess I like that. I guess I like that model well enough. The first one will be here to pick up the milk. And the second one will be here to get the grain. And I'm not sure. I've got 259,000 available. Refrigerated is for produce and milk. I'm not sure I want to do any of these things yet, except maybe build a water tower at the end of the line here. And we'll just keep it at that for now. I love the grain fields. I love the way the graphics match the land that you're on. So yeah, there's the grain field. That's pretty cool. So anyway, and I do want to double track this section here so there's no slowdowns. And then I want to build a train. And the first stop will be Peoria Crossing. The second will be Peoria Junction. And the third will be Chicago. And we'll do 2 grain cars here, 2 milk cars here, and nothing but a caboose in Chicago. I guess the caboose is just for fun. I honestly don't remember. I haven't been. That's horrible. I haven't been putting cabooses on my train. Even though, of course, all trains used to run with cabooses. Alright. So the other mistake that I know I made is that we've already got a competitor running into Sacramento. And one of the tips for this, well, the first tip is that it's easier to run the southern line. Okay, I didn't do that. I took the middle line. And the second tip is that you should build to Chicago as fast as you can to get that passenger money. And that you should also build out of Sacramento as fast as you can so that the competitor doesn't run to it. Well, I forgot about this part, and now we got a competitor in Sacramento. Which means I'm gonna have issues there, but we'll see. Maybe play the stock market and really hurt this company. We'll see. That'll be a new part of the game I haven't played in a while. So there's the train. It's all ready to go. And let's put us back on speed 3. And we've got some grain. And so its sole purpose in life is to move the grain to the dairy farm. And then pick up the milk, which it did, and deliver the milk to Chicago. And can I speed up that switching any? How do you speed up switching? Telegraph poles. Better communication decreases station turnaround times by 25%. I don't think I need that yet. Let's conserve the money. And it's still, I mean, you know, compared to the passenger and the mail service, it's still kind of not good. But, you know, that's pretty much par for the course for me. Anyway, this video's gone on long enough, so for next time, we've got to deal with Sacramento, because we've got a competitor running into Sacramento. And I've been looking at maybe building a train line into Reno, but I tell you what, that's a heck of a hill. That is a heck of a hill. And I'm not sure how to get, you know, I could run it straight through, but there's a lot of 5 and 6.0 grades. And that's not good. That's not good. So that'll be next time. So thanks for watching. And oh, my stock split 2 for 1, so very pleased with the chairman's performance. Alright, let's hit up the stock market really quick. I bought some San Francisco Northern. And that is the railroad that's in Sacramento. So what do I have? 78 and it's 99. I don't want to buy on margin. Do I want to sell our stock? I'll sell a little bit of ours. Buy a little bit of theirs. Deposit. And that's it for this time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave me a like. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to be informed when I upload more videos, please subscribe. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Bye.